What is going on? We are here with Cook Everywhere, and today we're cooking in my bedroom. So yeah, let's get started. I want everyone to be able to cook no matter where they are, what they're doing, how much money they're making, and be able to make good stuff. So the whole point of this cooking show is that I would really like to have everyone be able to cook. Because my whole journey with cooking started back when I didn't even know how to really cook, and I was making things with random prepared foods that I could find because I didn't know when to do stuff, right? Like what to do, what steps to follow, all of that sort of stuff. So I was eating stuff like canned chili, and I still have this thing of canned chili that I can't get rid of because I can't stomach this anymore. Like, I can't believe that I was ever actually eating that. So what I've done so far is I've picked up a few things. Been trying to pick up some essentials so that when I'm cooking, I'm able to like make anything. And so I have this cutting board here. I've had this cutting board. I got it at IKEA. I don't know, it's super cheap. It's not really even a cutting board. I'm just using it for now until I get a good one. And I went to Goodwill and I picked up this knife. Now this knife is $8, pretty reasonable. It's a full tang knife, so that means that the blade goes all the way through the handle, meaning that it's gonna be really firm. I don't have a cheese grater, so we're gonna be making some loaded nachos, and so we're gonna put some cheese on our chips. We'll have the chili on it. Also have some chives, completely optional, don't need those, and finishing up with some sour cream. If you don't have sour cream, any sort of creamy dairy thing is not too bad. We're really sort of going for like that tang sort of feel. So I have this knife. I've also picked up this Breville toaster oven, which I was super excited to get. I was on Facebook Marketplace looking for things, and I just happened to come across this awesome toaster oven, and someone was giving it away for free, which is an absolutely amazing deal. There we go. It's a toaster oven, that's all set up. And so another part of this cooking show that I'm going to be trying to do this is doing this all in this one table that I have here in my bedroom. It's going to be a challenge. Not quite sure how it's going to work out, but we will see. So I am going to need put my chips on this plate here. I also have some tin foil. Setting in the cheese sticks to the chips. Or I'm sorry, we want the cheese to stick to the chips. We don't want the cheese on our baking plate. So I'm gonna do that. I'm also gonna set this to broil because I want the chips to have the cheese melted on them. I don't know if this is a crazy idea or not, but I'm gonna be putting my cheese directly on top of the chips and melting that before I put the chili on. I don't know, so I think sometimes when I see it at a restaurant, it will be the chili is on here and then you put the cheese, but I don't know, I feel like the cheese on the chips will have like give it a nice buffer kind of, so that the chips don't get super soggy. And for this cheese, you kind of want it thin because thinner means that it's gonna sort of toast a little faster. This is some sharp cheddar cheese, which is not my favorite for chips and cheese, like putting on chips, but it's not too bad. Really, any sort of melty cheese that you have is going to go well. So I think even something like mozzarella wouldn't be too bad. Swiss, Munster, I think Gruyere would be pretty nice. Maybe do a little more. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty funny. I feel like when I started getting into frying and putting things in the pan with oil, super hot oil in my room, I'm gonna need to figure out a strategy for, shit. Well, that's a sharp knife. A nice little cut. So I'm gonna put these in. let the cheese melt, and I am going to fix this cut of mine. All right, so got a nice little cut of my finger. That's all right though. That's gonna happen. We're gonna have a lot more burns, scrapes, cuts. That's just cooking. So we got some cheese. I don't know how well you can really see it. The chips are starting to brown a little bit. I want to be careful here that I don't get them too dark. Kind of smelling it. I'm smelling the cheese. I'm seeing it sort of melt a little bit, and it's probably about good here. I also realize I do not have a towel or anything, so I'm gonna need one. That smells so good. Stuck a little bit. All right. So I don't know how well you can really see that, but chips a little burnt. That's all right. I kind of prefer it. We're not going for perfection in this kitchen. We're going for something that you want to eat. So I'm definitely going to want to eat all these chips. Cheese super melty. That's really nice. That's what you want to see. So great. So I'm going to finish this off with some chili. And if I pour the chili on here while it's still hot, the chili's gonna get a little warm, which will be nice. And I was thinking we're probably gonna do a follow-up video where I don't have to use this like dog food looking chili on our nice chips and cheese. We're gonna go for probably like Kenji Lopez's alt Texas chili or something like that, that just has so much more flavor to offer. Like that is, I was eating this like every day, literally just for like sustenance. So it's pretty crazy that, I don't know, that I am where I am. So, but if you stick with me and we do stuff, we figure this out. I don't even have a fork. I don't have utensils. I'm just gonna smear this around with my fingers. Doesn't look too bad. We definitely got something going here. And maybe in this channel we'll explore some vegan options too. I have some vegan, vegetarian friends. I'm sure they'll have a whole plethora of recipes to go through that we'll give it a try in our bedroom kitchen. So yeah, it's got some chili going. That's gonna warm up a little bit. Grab some chives. I was kind of skeptical about chives for a bit because it's just like, you see them in the store and it's like kind of expensive. And again, they're completely optional. You don't need these. But what they are kind of nice for is just a little bit of like aromatics. Still got some bleeding. Aromatics, so like when you bite into it and then you have like a thing that has like a green onion on it, it's gonna taste pretty good. Smell really nice, you know, that sort of stuff. A crazy amount. Dang, I really need like a spoon or something. This is kind of ridiculous. Get some sour cream. Again, you're probably just gonna want to adjust it for how much you like. But it's not crazy. A little more. Let that go on. Some of these guys and just sort of drizzle them on. I'm trying to think of substitutes for scallions. Kind of got a little dense there. We'll give it a good mix, but scallions, I don't know, you could probably put some like onions. Probably wouldn't want to do raw onion. Maybe if you like cook the onions down or something like that and put them over top, that'd be pretty good. All those flavors though kind of get incorporated with Kenji's chili because it's got onions and stuff like that. But I guess with the chives, the whole point is that it's gonna be fresh. This is just our first go. This is literally the first thing that I've cooked. I picked this up yesterday. I just came back from Goodwill, getting the knife. Still just trying to calibrate, but overall I'm super happy. I'm absolutely happy with how this is. Like, yeah, we're gonna do a lot more cooking here. So until next time, I don't know, I'm gonna need to pick a catchphrase, but cook anywhere, everywhere.